Well, if you're like me, nothing is more yummy on a hot summer day than sinking into an ice cream cone. And when it comes to the rules of brachot, this is a classic case of iker v'tafel. What bracha should you say? Well, we learned that in general, the mizonot is going to be the iker because of its relative importance as a satiating food. And we also learned that even when the mizonot is secondary, tafel, as in the case of, for instance, soup nuts that you put into soup, you still say a separate bracha of mizonot. So either the only bracha is mizonot, or even if the mizonot is tafel, you would still say an additional bracha of mizonot. That's the rules we learned. However, the case of an ice cream cone is a bit unusual because really your goal here is to eat the ice cream. So the ice cream is the iker, and you would say shehakol on the ice cream. But beyond this, the cone is considered not only tafel, but even less, it is an insignificant ingredient. This is an exception to the rule, where you would say shehakol on the ice cream, and that's it. You could look at the cone, the ice cream cone, as if it's just like an edible cup, to use to keep your hands from getting dirty, in which case you're not eating the cone for the sake of the food itself, it's only there to serve the purpose of the ice cream. However, let's say that you order your ice cream with a special sugar cone. Now, in this case, since you desire the cone for its own sake, you would say mizonot on the cone as well. Now, remember, we learned that the order of brachot, mizonot, comes before shehakol. So we have a problem, because if you look at your ice cream cone, the ice cream is typically piled much higher than the cone itself, and you'd begin eating the ice cream first. But in this case, you need to say the bracha mizonot first. So what you should do is break off a piece of that sugar cone, and then say mizonot, and then say shehakol, eating some of the ice cream alone. Actually, the same rules would apply to an ice cream sandwich. You would first, the cookie is very yummy, so first you would break off a piece of the cookie and say the bracha mizonot, and then eat some of the ice cream alone, saying shehakol. That's one of the great things about being Jewish. Not only do we get to enjoy a yummy ice cream cone, but we also get the pleasure of the spiritual connection by saying the right brachas in the right order. And that is truly satisfying.